Shalom. I'm the brother Kwatazab Zayan, coming back through the spirit and power of Yahawah Yahawah with another lesson. But before I go on, I want to say Kal Halal Yamla Yahawah Yahawah Merkah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth and who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the Hakim that is spread around the four corners of the earth, spreading this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to the elect of Israel. Khan Hakim. So today I'm going to make a video about this topic. This castle that I went to visit in Belgium is the Franchimont castle. So it reads, Franchimont Castle, locally known as Chateau de Franchimont, lies south of the village of Tux in the province of Liege in the Wallonia region in Belgium. So actually this castle was like a fort, and you could view the three neighboring villages, and this was a source of protection for that village. Read further. The castle is an old fortress in the diocese of Liege. It was established on the earlier Carolingian estate of Tux, which was ceded to the Church of Liege in 889. So like 898. The original castle had been changed repeatedly during the Middle Ages. You see, and this is what I was this is what I wanted to go and research. I thought I was gonna find some spores of the Middle Ages, that the Moors were there and that the so-called black people ruled Europe. But to my how you call it? What's that word I'm looking for? So I didn't find what I was looking for. So I was disappointed. So I was disappointed to not find any traces of us ruling there in that region. Reading further, probably in the 13th century, but certainly in the 14th century after a destructive fire in 1387. So basically, this was a fortress that got rebuilt a couple of times, and they enforced the main wall, at the entrance, so that they could shoot artillery from the main entrance if people wanted to come and attack, because there's only one bay towards that fortress, and that's this main entrance here. You see? So these are some pictures of what I came across. This is the main entrance over here. And the original state of it was small, but then they built around it. They built a wall around it, for safety. This is the view. So you see, it was on a high place, and these are the artillery that they used in those times. It was in the 900th century, the 9th century. These are the artillery that they used. Boulders, rocks, You see that you have a good oversight, and this is the oversight of the main tower, the highest point. see, so you can see the villages, so you can protect the people from any and all threats. You see? It's the artillery catapults that they used. And this is the entrance, the main entrance. God. But without further ado, I'm going to go into the scriptures because this is what popped into my mind when I was standing at that tower. Because we are the watchmen. Yahawah. This is Ezekiel 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. And who's the house of Israel? This is the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, because they are the children of Yahawah, which Yahawah is Israel, which means he, Prince of Power, you know, because we are the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's name was changed into Israel. So, son of man, I have made thee a watchman, you see, and that tower where I was standing and made that small snippet, that small clip, that's how we are supposed to watch out for our people, you know. That's why we are the watchmen, Yahawah. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. You see? So what happens when a village or that fortress would be under attack or would be under siege, you know, then they would sound the alarm. Then they would make a trumpet blow, you know, the alarm. So they would give the people warning that there's an attack coming, you know. And that's what we are doing also right now spiritually. Let me go to the book of Isaiah 62. Salakia. Isaiah 62 and 6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls. You see that tower, that strong wall, that high wall? I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day or night. God, because the scriptures are going through our minds 24/7, you know. We could just jump into the spirit just like that, you know. If you see a certain topic or if somebody wants to talk to us about something spiritual, we do not keep our peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Gone. So we are not keeping ourselves silent. We are not censored by the 501c3 chart, you know, that these other Israelite camps do accept, you know. We're not keeping silence, and we're making mention of the Lord. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, you know. Verse 7, and give him no rest till he establish, and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Gone. Gone, man. I just went into that yesterday, but through the Spirit, let me get it again. Zephaniah 3. Real quick. In Zephaniah 3 and 19, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they were put to shame. You see, the scriptures are just beautiful, man, because he's gonna give Jerusalem praise. He's gonna give the daughter of Zion, you know, the daughter of Jerusalem, that have been scattered all over the earth, that have been put to shame, that have been called bywords and proverbs, in the land that they said that you are not my people. That's where the Most High is going to give you praise, you know. And it's all through the power of Yahawah, because he's going to take us away in the chariots. He's going to do this. It's not of ourselves, but we as the prophets, as men of the Lord, as the watchmen, we should give the people warning of what is about to come. And that's going to be this. This is the warning. The second Ezra 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the word of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahawah, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. God. So the scriptures are 100%. If Yahawah Shem Yahushai has said it, it will not return void unto him. You know, the scriptures are 100%. You might not understand what is happening and why it's happening, but we always go to the scriptures for the answers, man. You know, because just as how his ways are higher than our ways, we cannot understand or fathom what he has plotted out until it happened, and then you would be like, oh, okay, you know, like with the pork right now. Now we know that the pork is poisonous because it doesn't sweat, it doesn't have pineal glands, it doesn't not pineal glands, it doesn't have sweat glands, so all the toxins stay in it, you know. But he knew what he created, and that's why he told us not to eat it. But now with science, then we can prove certain things, or we can see certain things, you know, under the microscope and such. Done. Verse 3. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Done. And the word incredulity goes to, that means the state of being unwilling or unable to believe something. Gone. So these people that are unbelieving or not willing to listen to this word, don't let them trouble thee. You see? Verse 4. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Gone. That's what you see. They are giving marriage and intermarriage, you know. They are not listening to the words of the Bible, not listening to the words of Yahawah Bashem Yahushai, and that's going to be their death. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith Yahawah Bashem Yahushai, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. You see, and that's what we're looking out for. That's why the prophets are sounding the alarm, you know. And we are rejoicing actually also. And we are looking at what Esau is plotting against the poor. Because Yahawah Shem Yahushai is sending plagues and the sword and famine. You know, that's his part. That's what he said that he's going to do. But Esau also, of course, through the spirit and power of Yahawah Shem Yahushai, because he is putting those ideas in Esau's mind. But we don't know how this is going to play. We do know how it's going to play out. You know, we got the scriptures, but we don't know the details. So that's why we are looking carefully at this guy Esau, what he's planning, what he's doing, what he's reaching out for. You see? So this is the last verse, 2 Ezra 15 and 6. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole world, and their fruitful works, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Gone. So that's why Yahawah Shem Yahushai is going to send destruction, because the wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth. If this would go on for another couple of years, for a couple of decades more, then the whole earth would be destroyed. You know, the earth is out of balance, out of course right now. Gone. So, Lord willing, I hope this video is edifying, and I want to say Kal Halal Yamla, Yahawah, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem Reka Kodash, Shalom Akim.